We witnessed FaZe pull off greatness, and let's see if they can rinse and repeat through this game. Fiku, in the meanwhile, is pushing on to Rain, gonna be getting one kill, which honestly, all things considered, not too shabby. He was being forced down from multiple players from every conceivable angle, and now Brokey and Karrigan gonna try and hold it, but it's only one kill between the two of them. And now Nex is watching the back. He's waiting, anticipating this push to come in. Twists with one, has to go two better. That's gonna have to be a 1v3. Jumps out and Flames nullifies him, takes his head clean off, and OG pick up the first round of this best of three.
This is a team where I saw their actual debut, Vince, at the GET Dubai event, all the way in Dubai, and I'll hold on to that thought for a time being, because Brokey is starting to hit some shots, but he will finally be put down.
Yeah, I think this round is probably going to come to its natural conclusion here, as the scout is in play from Twists, just peering up on the long side. So you were saying there, Blair, you saw their debut at the Dubai event.
Exactly, right? And in all honesty, that being said, talking about this particular matchup, you're going up against a FaZe who, yeah, sure, they won the...
People watching this, if they're realistic, expect FaZe to not just win this game, but probably steamroll it, especially with the lack of Dexter being a part of the lineup right now. As they look to try and push out, flashes won't be good enough, and that's two kills go down. Scout and Deagle both ring out, and indeed the bomb spills out. He can't retrieve the... Yeah, second smoke will be coming down, but this is where the P250s are 5-7s. The Deagles can really start to swing out and get more frags. Rain with one. Nexa trades back, but the bomb's been spilled again. Molotov to the back boxes could be good enough to yield a little bit of safe passage. 2 HP remains. Here comes the aggression now as the spray is good. Mantu getting 2 kills, leaving Rops in a 1-on-2. Nexa low HP though. Scout picked up, not far off connecting that shot, but Mantu is gonna somehow snatch this round away. Just leave them barren and bereft of any control elsewhere. M4 is good for the kill. Surgical precision from Rain's A1S, and he could be going in for more, and indeed he shall. Kills thick and fast, no retaliation, no kills in return. Here they have car control with Rain. Like, it's almost impossible to see how they get anything done from this position. They have got the first kill on car though, but that's just allowing safe passage for Rops to null in twice with his AWP, and OG on the back foot will be forced. Eventually they're gonna have to push forward, because obviously they want to lose this round with everyone dead so that they can move forward with round loss. So eventually they have to come out to the open, and it's going to be Brokey with 3. Did get dinked at range, but 67 HP because it was the Glock, and that means that FaZe have tied as...
Bit of overkill with the AWP there from Brokey. And Rain trying to just farm those eco kills, gets denied, Vince. He just finds one. Very viable for the next few seconds for him.
Yeah, and there's no mollies either for OG, so they can't even throw one in. It's going to be easy pickings. Brokey in with the first, doesn't need to move. Smoke's will be coming down. That's for the cross. Flashbang precedes it. Smoke down now from Brokey, who's going to be pushed in. Likely will die as a hail of bullets find their way. How is he still alive? Karrigan does go down instead, though. Bites the bullet for his teammate. Brokey sees the shadow, and he will pounce once more. Surely Brokey doesn't survive this round. How the hell?
The from Brokey. I need a replay of that.
It's as soon as the bullet, he's just like darting, dodging, he's full on neoing. I think he also needs to go and say thanks to Karrigan as well, because Karrigan did soak up quite a lot of those bullets in the middle and get round the back of Catwalk. That could be to their detriment. However, in the meanwhile, posted up on the side, Brokey gonna try and go huge, but Flames gets 2. Karrigan and Brokey both sent packing. Rops though keeping that secondary open play and puts it down range, and Fiku's woes continue. 18 ADR and 0 and 8. It's not been an excellent start for him, but it could still be the round going his team's way. And judging from the positions, it doesn't look like FaZe are too interested in this round. They just want to make sure the OG go down with the ship. Rops is going to be in for the peak. Should be finding plays. There's one. Could be coming in for more. They're so desperate. Trying to get their way out of dodge. But they are all going to go down all the same. However, 30 seconds now. They need to have some impact over on the Catwalk side, but Brokey's already pinned it in for 1. Rob should lose his life. And now Brokey goes in for more and spins around to get a third on the frag. And he's still alive, and he's still kicking ass. Oh my god, he's just picked up that round and survives? How?
What? That is just grotesque from Brokey. That is just grotesque from Brokey. This is insane. Like, how is he allowed to get away from the same position again and again and again? That repositioning and frag onto Neo frag was just filth. And even going for the final frag onto Flames. I don't think they're going to be expecting this. 2 players popping on out. Rain has been spotted, but they know where Rops is. Robson just farmed them, but the pistols. Flames able to take him down. I'm not too sure why FaZe are going for these duels, and they're getting punished for it.
I already have an answer for you, to be honest here, Blair. Brokey's still alive, though, going to trade across to the AK, hoping the T's get overzealous. And peeking, he's running out of ammunition. Molotov tossed in, but Mantu's on the close angle. Nice shot. How is he still alive? Mantu didn't go for the peak. He's only on 10 HP. This is actually a winnable round for Brokey. Hot off the back of a crazy 4K, but he could be getting swept in. The spray just about nails him at the end. And it will be curtains for FaZe, but I completely agree. You're in a bottle.
The only word I can use there is overconfidence. That was just pure overconfidence from FaZe, and they get punished. Here comes a faster play towards B bomb side. The Karrigan gonna open things up with the MP9, but Nexa and Fiku with the 1-2 wombo combo, cracking open the B bomb side. And if FaZe are not able to get a kill early on here, at the moment the bomb gets planted, they were going for the save. They really don't have any funds remaining to work with.
Yeah, whereas earlier we were talking, you can't really utilize all those rifles to their maximum potential. And we just saw it come horribly awry. Bit surprised that Rops was even hanging around in this position, to be honest, with his 2 teammates nowhere near him and looking to try and save. So FaZe will be 66, and the buy here, if there is one, it'll be pretty rough. Maybe get 2 kills from there. And now they've got the short bait set up. There's one, drops back down again to focus on the long side. P250 still on the arms, and here comes Rops from behind, and he just drops Mantu. Flick up, does connect onto Flames, but it's into the legs. So not the outright frag, but he'll be limping his way to the site. Just shy of 30 seconds on the clock. And one of OG needs to step up and be a hero. They do at least have control over the bomb. They can try and force this plant down. Nice frag from Flames, who's now going to be sticking onto the site, going for that plant, but now the rotational play comes in, and Rain is looking for blood as Brokey spins around and no-scopes Flames. I need to see that from his perspective. That looked...
The Iceman, the Latvian Lazo, whatever you want to call him, he is just demolishing OG. Also, Rob's getting 2.
And they got to that level, so give OG time. In the meanwhile, though, speaking of which, there isn't much in this round left, and Rain is going to spray with 2 and a 3rd as well, dropping the bomb down, and lives to tell the tale. Actually decides to pick up the pace and just charge down Nexa, who is last man standing. But for how much longer he'll be on his feet is yet to be determined. 10 seconds left on the clock. Comes out into the open, and Rops puts him down. 8-6 the score. And Rain once again showing just how good he is.
As well from Twist, and they have so much information here, Vince. They can just get slaughtered here once more.
Are they even going to check Rops? There's so many flashes have connected, they have no idea he's here, and he's going to get 2. However, Mantu, Flames, and Fiku all chip in for frags. So although Rops has gone above and beyond, the rest of his team have kind of dwindled around him. The flashbang through the incendiary. And Flames will make short work of Rain. Karrigan now gets tickled from the Flames. And thus they know exactly where he resides. And Neo Frag will put an end to the IGL. FaZe will lead, but it's by the narrowest of margins, 8-7. And things are slowing down a little bit here, Blair. And OG may go looking. They may walk into the trap. Flames is going in close. He gets spammed down from Karrigan, who leaps around the corner.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Out in the open, Vince, and they are getting absolutely pincered now. Absolutely pincered, destroyed, decimated, and Fiku, good for 1. Karrigan, get out of here. That is just...
Maybe Mantu can pick up a head or 2, and they can trade up to one of these AKs or Galils. Nexa has a chance and did connect the headshot onto Rops. But unfortunately, the CZ will not yield the same firepower as the AK-47. This would put FaZe into 11-7 lead regardless, however. And it feels like they're starting to shift through the gears a little bit. Twists making short work of Neo Frag, and looks like Mantu and Flames will be able to survive in CT and car respectively. Have I spoke too soon? Or Mantu will survive, but to be fair, I think he wants to upgrade to the AWP anyway at this stage. You don't want to hold on to the scout in this kind of a round. Problem here is, though, that there's more troops behind Brokey, and it's a flashbang preceding the push. Barrel of the gun betrays Neo Frag, but he still gets the upper hand onto Rain. The Twist is up to the task. There's 1 and a 2nd alongside it, the Canadian. causing
You save.
carnage, and that is going to be the save. Absolutely, you want to hold on to this open M4, and it's just looking a little bit too easy for FaZe.
At a 13th, because it's going to be just a light buy for OG here, who might actually...
The smoke down and a HE behind it, plus a flash. It looks like we're going to have a potential winning formula for FaZe one more time. They are, however, pushing into that M4. And Flames on the periphery of the smoke is looking to try and spray down. Gets one. That may not be good enough. He needed more impact. He needed more kills. Another floor littered with CT corpses. We'll have FaZe looking good for yet another round. And the CTs aren't really in any position to fend this one away. Yeah, and this is the choice of OG as well, of course, with Overpass coming up next, which...
For mid doors and the B bomb set, and it's going to come down to NeoFrag. He has to be pivotal here for the side of OG. It's going to find one.
Excellent first frag, but the flash affords Brokey to close the distance. And Alfiku has got players surrounding him, smoke down to extinguish the Molotov, misses his shot. That could be him going down. Nexa elsewhere, though, has at least put down Carrigan. Fiku somehow still alive, but finally will be falling prey to Brokey. And although damage is inflicted to Brokey from middle, it won't be enough to repel him from planting the bomb. So now the entire dynamic, the entire fulcrum point of this round switches from a pressure point on FaZe directly to the jugular of OG, and they know the importance of this round. They've got a chance. It's fleeting. Brokey waiting for that right time, and twists with the last bullet in the magazine, puts it through the smoke into the head of Man 2. Now congregating over on the catwalk side. Run boost in. Man 2 doesn't even go for the shot, just drops down incendiary out. Smart play, keeps himself alive. But his teammates are getting removed around him, and that will lessen the impact that Man 2 can realistically have, especially if Twists is going in again. If Nexa keeps in this position, he's about to walk out in the smoke, and he's going to be dead to rights from Twists. He's very unlikely to miss this opportunity. 20 seconds to go. The bomb now needs to come across, and Twists is going to just devour the life out of OG as he goes from strength to strength, from headshot to headshot, and FaZe now have 8 map points. Ray now up close. There's an AWP trained in his position. Pardon me, it's actually the scout. Although it'll have the same impact as Flames was there to finish off the weakened Rain. You did get one just beforehand, though. That has now been bypassed. Second allows Rops clear passage to the site, but they do have to deal with Nexa and also the contingent on catwalk, and it will be Nexa that puts the final nail in the coffin of Rops, leaving Brokey on 10 HP to try and clutch this one down, and Flames says no. Damage is just done. Nearly 150 damage. In the blink of an eye from Nexa, he's just gone a little bit more. He's chipping away those health bars, so Twists aside. He's had enough. On the drive-by, removes the head of NeoFrag, and now Fiku, not for the first time, is stuck alone on B. Nexa and Flames, though, through on CT side, are making this a real scrappy affair on the side of FaZe. And it looks like it will be another post-plant. It's Brokey and Rops. They're both healthy. And Brokey needs Rops to stay alive, needs Rops to have impact, and he'll do just that as he splatters Flames with his position now compromised. Molly over onto the window, cordons away that one area, cauterizes the wound, but that wound will be healing up shortly. And as soon as it does, they can go in for a two-pronged attack. Rops on 42 has to try and fend this away. Big headshot from Rops. Flashbang through from Man 2. Time is ticking away. Another flashbang tossed out. Oh, a jumping headshot from Rops. Are you serious? 16-8 and finishes it in style.
I can't believe he's done them like this, Vince. I can't believe he's done this to them. The jumping headshot.
If it was rough before, now it's just got a little bit more tentative. FaZe picking up the pace, headed to B, and it's completely vacant of CTs. They rotated already. They had one player in heaven. At least Robsto has been sent packing from NeoFrag, so that gives them a better opportunity for the retake.
Yeah, just good rotation coming in from FaZe. You're getting the read. They could have walked into the stack. Oh, the stack, the footsteps. Failed boost. They know what's happening here. But Brokey, he's been a laser beam with his guns the previous round, and they are just absolutely slaughtering. Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh, Brokey, lots of damage done, but he has also been softened up. And Nexa will finish him off. Meanwhile, Twist making moves up on long. Just feels like FaZe are everywhere. They're omnipresent on this map. Just when OG think they've got a bit of breathing space, they're slapped back down to size. And Flames keeping himself alive on the site, giving his position away at the cost of a bit of health, though, and takes the head of Carrigan. But he won't be doubling up. Rain puts an end to his valiant last stand.
Quite a bit of noise though, but yeah, he will stay alive. That's pretty decent. Bear in mind, he's got a deagle as well, which can drop to one of his teammates, and they could still be.
And of course, if one of his teammates dies, he can go ahead and pick up the weapon, and it is Rops that's been put down. A stack comes in, and Fiku gets another one. There's the boost.
No one checks.
Hit and run from OG. 3 kills unanswered.
Now the USB, Vince. Now it's a problem, isn't it? It's like, oh god damn it! I should have probably gone for a gun, but there we go. AK-47 at his feet, picked up. CT's being mobile. Rain. He's gonna check. No, he's not. Fiku with the off angle, leaving it all on twist. The magnificent Van Dolken in a 1 versus 5. Despite his heroics, I don't think he's gonna be able to pull this one back. He's been tagged down in Neofrag with the dualies with a bullet in his head, in his skull. But the moment Flames shows his head, it will be pop. Mantu's got to do some combat opping, a little bit of a jiggle peek from Rain, and Mantu not hitting his shots. He needs to find something here. The no-scope won't land either, and his days are numbered, and he will finally fall, and at the same time, so will this captain. And if you're Fiku, you're running for the hills. You won't even get there, Vince. He will fall.
He's cut down. This is looking dicey for OG. So much ground has been covered from Rops as he's taking a little bit of damage. It's negligible up in heaven. It's more of a nuisance and annoyance at this point. And finally, he'll splatter the bug against the windshield.
Oh, he's not expecting this. Neither would Carrigan be. It's all about the timing on Carrigan. Oh, that's an upgrade as well, Vince. So they don't even lose an AK. They actually just lose the Galil. And this is better. See both of them roping on out, but isolated is Nexa, and now it's all on Mantu to deliver.
First frag goes his way, flick in 20 seconds to try and stop this push, but twists on the approach. Will not miss with the AK. Neofrag tries to deny the bomb plant, but in doing so he overextends, gives his life away. Next up is Flames, next down is Flames, and FaZe, 5-1 in the lead, have broken down the money once again for the CTs.
Hasn't been seen, but Twist seems to be aware. He is aware there's someone nearby. Spider sense tingling. And again caught looking the wrong way, and just like that, the Batroom's defense gets absolutely dumpstered, and now Nexa has to strike. Timing is brilliant for Nexa, finds 2, and now it's down to Broken to bring this one back, and indeed he will. It's a 2v2. Flames, he's got to exercise a bit of patience here. His teammate's still far away, but the bomb will be planted.
Oh, even pulling up the USP as well, but he's using that smoke as sanctuary, and now his teammate Fiku is coming up. The two of them will be moving in together. It's hit and run. This duo of death, they're hoping. But in the meanwhile, they have to contend with Rain, who's moving in. He's going to go into the spray, 1 for 1. Maybe good enough. The Molotov is down. Brokey with the AWP. He's going to miss his shot and gets punished. There is no kit for Flames. It's going to be close, but he should have this. And it looks like OG will pick up their second round, albeit by the skin of their teeth.
Oh, that took so much from OG. At least the AWP will be salvaged as well, but I just took a look at the money. It's not great, and it came down to the timing on the peak from Nexa, right? Catching Carrigan with his back turned.
Yeah, his flame striking again. He did the exact same thing last round as well. It had a huge impact. Neofrag, does he spot the boost? I don't think he does. Now he realizes, sprays down and gets 2, and that's the bomb as well. Huge passage of play.
Much better hold, although that looked a little unreasonable from Neofrag, just spraying away into the smoke and catching the boost. Dirata Carrigan grouping up together as he could looking to get control of short. But Flames holding the line here. He needs to win the duel, and indeed he will. Finds one. He's looking for more.
Oh, Flames had such a round here, but he's going to go down to Brokey, who decided, screw it. Let's switch to the AK. I need that mobility. I need the spray factor to come in. And now the two of them pushing through, joined alongside Rops. Nexa has the spray down, lands the headshot onto Rops and puts it all down to Brokey on just 32 HP. Already 11 kills in this half for the Latvian as he tickles the bomb, tries to bait out, tease and tantalize the CTs into the open. But be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it, Brokey. And Nexa puts him down for a 4th consecutive round on OG. They've nearly tied us up now.
Bit of utility though, and considering how many rounds have lost in a row, it will be a buy round come round number 13. Right now, it's going to be fast play towards B and a shutdown from Flames.
Man, Flames has been tearing it up on the CT side, especially these last 4 or 5 rounds. He's really come alive, just when they needed him to. FaZe maybe just waiting and anticipating that one of the CTs gets overzealous and pushes out. Maybe trying to stall for an extra couple of grenades. Flashbang is good. Second flash there as well, but also affects the T's running out of ammunition. The Flames is there. Oh, taps, drops down who was low. Now, did Flames just pick up an ace there? That was at least 4 kills. And OG that did just weren't able to win trades, weren't able to outmaneuver FaZe. They just always seem multiple steps behind. But now Molotov in with the spray. Flames is there alongside him. OG have made the perfect counters. They have FaZe in their back pocket these last few rounds.
And look at the flank as well. Even if Twist is able to find a couple over here, Neofrag is sneaking in from behind and Twist's days are numbered. Getting pincered. His days aren't long for this world. There you have it, Neofrag from behind, putting him out of his misery. OG with the lead. This was...
And the Nemo, though, exploding out of connector are FaZe, but Nexa puts up the shield and thwarts the push from taking any further shape. Mantu's now starting to have the impact that we were hoping for, but it is against the ecoed up FaZe. Next round will be a purchase. And FaZe aren't dead and buried in this round just yet.
Absolutely, it's still not quite out of it yet, right? OG, because Rain with that AK-47, and now Carrigan, I don't think he's going to be expecting 2 players to his right-hand side.
And now the rotations come in. The players on A making moves round from connector. Also here, 13 seconds. This would have to be a clutch pulled out the backpack of one of the prime moments of Rain's career. And it's Flames that just thwarts the push before it gets even any kind of traction. He's hearing footsteps. Oh, he's been spotted. And Twists puts him down. And that's the reason why they had such a good position. If he just stays alive on long, they could have pinched it in. But maybe it won't end up mattering a great deal because Mantu smatters down Twists once again and backs away to the site after a Molotov is put in position. Oops. Spotting headshot angles, but gets put down. FQ gets the team kill, but Nexa also burns Rain. A bit of a chaotic few moments in this round, but it will find itself into a 1v2 stacked against Carrigan, who comes around the corner. FQ is there, goes in for the spray, but a damage done, and Carrigan will finish off the kill. Smoked out, enough time for the plant. Hoping to write his chapter in this map. A chance for OG to extend to 9-6, but Carrigan is playing the time. Mantu tickles the bomb. Carrigan's having none of it. Next, a fuse comes in. Carrigan, if he peeks in, will get getting this frag, and there's the headshot. The master once again teaches with the back of his hand. And although FaZe will trail by 1 round, at least they end in winning ways.
He played that so very well. Once he gets the first kill over here, gets a bomb down, and he just plays the time. He makes Mantu feel so very comfortable, doesn't fall for the first tap of the bomb.
As he pints around, it's still in the smoke. Are they hiding? But Brokey's been finalized, and in the blink of an eye, multiple players bite the dust. And now Rain, in a 1-on-5, has picked up the first. There's going to be so many bodies aimed towards his position, and OG not just pick up the pistol, but they make it look easy. There's multiple players here. There's CZs, there's other upgraded pistols they have to contend with, but the CZ is going to ride. Rain's deagle, though, is true. His aim on point as he looks to try and dart back. Brokey had some opportunities, but he's whiffed. He's missed the shots. He'll get punished. Rain is still alive, still kicking, but for how much longer? Only a few more moments. 5-7 now from above's going to strike in, but it's dink onto Twists as he trades up to the deagle. For a moment, thought that this could be a ruse onto the A site, and now he's going to be moving back down on Graffiti side. He spots Nexa, and Nexa's Mac 10 will rip through his head. 11-7 now the score.
Well. Okay.
Oof.
Flames even getting tagged away. This is, you can see the amount of pressure being exerted here, right, by FaZe. You have Rain as well in a short position. He should at least find one. No, Flames at least able to trade. And once more, Brokey. His bloodlust is just something else.
I mean, it's great to watch entertainment-wise, but it does make you a bit uncomfortable at times with some of the peaks he goes for. He has full confidence in his own ability, though. It's great to see. Great shot again onto Flames. And with the frag and seeing a second player dart across, man 2, try as he may, was always fighting uphill. OG still have a 2-round advantage though, but their money now has been broken down. Yeah, sure, off the back of picking up 37, 38 kills. Flames though with a Glock. I don't know what happened there. Brokey, please stop. And he's peeking in again. See, that's the other side of the coin. It looks great when you land the flicks, but when you overextend and get picked up like that, not so much. But Twist is here. He is the safety net. He is the ace up the sleeve. And surely it's a 10th round. Shot miss from man 2. One that, realistically, if he's going to clutch, he had to land. He'll get another opportunity, and Robs peeks into him, but there is Twist to clean it up.
I like the fact that FaZe are having a bit of fun, but it's also like, why? Right? Like,
and Robs now can hold the line. 2 players have crossed him. He didn't hear that. He did get 1 frag beforehand, however. And now Brokey's watching for the cross, but down goes Twist, and that puts Brokey in a very awkward spot. As long as Twist was alive, he could focus fully on the site, and as soon as that part of the puzzle came undone, so did Brokey.
catches him as well, and as you said, Brokey was a very uncomfortable spot, and they didn't give him any free opportunities.
Second player as well in the tight angle on sandbags. They won't expect this, they won't expect this, and Fiku's gone down. Brokey already picking up 1, tries to flick in, lands the damage, but not the kill, and there's Twist with the MP9 to clean up the rest. Now man 2 comes back in, swinging with 1 and a second, but there's too many players, too many bodies. And FaZe stretch out their economy, stretch out a buy, and make it work. Cannot afford to let this round slip. Flashbang is good. Follow-up damage there, but the bomb dropped down will stop them from repeaking. I say that as Karrigan goes in for the white swing and is put in his place, but Rops with the white swing of his own. Doubles up. And now Nexa on 48, trading up to the M4. Living on borrowed time, and Rops will capitalize, picking up yet another one. FaZe tie us up to 12-12.
12 and 12. Again, remember, this is the map pick from the side of FaZe, and Twist is just going to line them up. 3 quick kills in succession for FaZe, and only 1 reply coming in from Man2.
Oh, that's a rough repeat from Brokey. The bomb's still down, an awkward spot though. A bit more damage done. Incendiary behind it. Fiku burns, singed down to 68, and there's a smoke behind it to just blockade off. But again, they have the rotational contingent in position. The headshot onto Twists is so huge. Rops though could put this round to bed as he takes the head of Fiku and spills the bomb out once more. The poison chalice of this bomb, and now Rain will put the final nail in the coffin.
Nexa is running now once we get the pistols. Rops just goes to the wide swinging. Nexa is waiting for him. The pistols once again delivering death as Karrigan tries to go for the trade, and indeed he will find 2.
Oh, Flash may have connected, but so will Brokey. And Karrigan from strength to strength with 3 is looking for a 4th and finds himself the 4K. FaZe moved to 14-12, and it feels like that OG comeback is a distant memory at this point.
Question not quite working out for him, but still, FaZe now 2 away. We're closing out this series. And facing off the winner of the first game, earlier game we had here on the A stream, which was big. So we're gonna be seeing a FaZe big game taking place later on.
This could completely thwart OG. They have no idea. Fiku is trying to jump, barrel the gun through first, and Twists passes the bullet into the head. Good flash, good frag. Rups nearly, narrowly surviving, but will be splattered in midair. And now an important trade goes the way of OG. Nex has been fragging hard, by the way, in this game. He's been really pulling his weight. Brokey now gets aggressive. Orp in hand, flick across, doesn't quite connect. The grenade, though, could seal the deal, do a bit more damage. Neofrag surviving on 15. Out of OG. And splattered, and there's the first. A spray for the second isn't there, but Brokey shows his hand. 12 seconds to play with, and the flick, not on point. Nexa on 15 survives and keeps OG just about in this game. A 1-for-1 as Fiku goes down, but so does Rops. And now the T's are picking up pace. Rain is the next to fall. And the A site is basically completely clear. Flames gets a kill before Brokey can put him down, and FaZe may be looking to save.
They have to save. They have to save. They have no money. nothing to speak of. I don't know how Flames gets 2 kills there, Vince. 2 kills. Immediately pivot towards A. And that's all Mantu, Neofrag, and Nexa had to do. Now, it's just about surviving this buy. They've gone for it. It's a rough call to make here for FaZe. All the timing there. Flames, he's going to open it up. And a missed shot from Brokey. This could be it. A flick is going to find Nexa. The second kill as well. Brokey is coming alive. And if he's got to do everything by his lonesome, he might just do it.
He would have heard that movement from Mantu, and now he's going to come around the back, and that's the bomb as well. The spray in the back of the head of Mantu, and the bomb gets spilled down. There's a player in short, though, which could very well nullify Rain, but he's going to be hiding in the smoke. Oh, this is such a dirty smoke, but Fiku is up to the task. 2-play-2 with 40 seconds left.
Brokey, though, he's the man. He's the one they need to somehow avoid. And they're going to be just coming on towards long. The 2 CDs lying in wait here. This could be a disaster event for OG. They have no idea. But the footsteps, it's been heard. And Brokey lies in wait.
They've got a Molotov, but no flashes, no smokes, and no chance. Brokey with 1. And there's the second from Twists. OG stumble and fall.
45 seconds. There is a player outside of Monsters next on the lurk, but the bomb is creeping its way back towards its A bomb site. And guess who lies in wait? It's the Iceman.
Oh, lands the shot through the truck, but only 15 damage. Fiku in the meanwhile, though, make short work of Rain. And there's still time. And they have the pivot point. They have the foundation. They're on the B site already. Rotations coming out as well, but they still have players here. And now they spotted them. Rops, though, having a struggle with that spray. Now Twists is going to be stepping up to the plate, delivering headshots aplenty. Mantu gets destroyed, and there's Rops to seal the deal. It was so much closer than it had any right to be, but FaZe still get it done in 2.
Oh, that was so close. Twist, the savior there, Vince. Like, there was a world the peak into the second player was...